What should the Astros do at the trade deadline? Let's get into it. It is that time of the year where we can start talking about trades and who to trade for, so who better than the Astros to start with at the deadline? The Astros currently need starting pitching and a left fielder or second baseman depending on where they plan to play Altuve. My first candidate is a starting pitcher that goes by the name of Zach Gallen. Gallen is having a down year and is a free agent after the season, meaning he could be cheaper than what he originally would be. So I'm thinking of trade and extend for Gallen and completely change his career. My next player is Joe Ryan from the Twins. The Twins are in purgatory. They're never bad enough to tank, but they're never good enough to win a World Series. So that's got me thinking they could go into a retooling. Could Joe Ryan actually be traded this year? Let's talk about it. It was reported this morning that the Twins are actually thinking about trading Joe Ryan, which is just insanity to me because Joe Ryan is a Cy Young caliber pitcher with multiple years of control left. There is no reason for the Twins to trade him. As of right now, Joe Ryan has a 3.9 WAR with a 2.76 ERA on the season. I don't know if y'all know this, but that's amazing. It also helps knowing he's not a free agent until 2028. So that's 3 seasons of control you have him for, adding more value to him at a trade. I actually touched on this in a prior video, and it honestly does make a little bit of sense to trade him, I guess. The Twins are starting to realize they don't have what it takes to make it to the October Classic right now, so they could be aiming to retool the team. I simply just don't agree with retooling because Joe Ryan shouldn't be getting traded right now. But hey, the Astros will gladly take him and make him a very rich guy in 2029. What do y'all think? All glory to God, everybody. Peace! If the Red Sox don't extend Alex Bregman, he will be traded at the deadline. So let's get into that. I made a video a little bit ago talking about how Bregman could be traded and so on and so forth. Now, that's gotten way more real up to this point. It came out this morning that the Red Sox want to extend Breggy before the deadline, and if they don't get close or sign it, Bregman will be getting traded, which is kind of crazy. I honestly never thought the Red Sox would want to build around Bregman. I always saw him as the great vet coming in to help the young core through the playoffs for the season, and they were trying to build up through that. But that young core is obviously missing Rafael Devers now. But still, to think they want to trade Breggy after all of this just amazes me. The Red Sox truly have a terrible front office, and they continue to just prove that to their fan base. It's honestly wild to think about. Of course, though, I want to hear from y'all. Do y'all think the Red Sox should be trading Bregman? The New York Yankees are planning to be aggressive at the deadline, so let's talk about it. Legit the most obvious report I've ever heard. Obviously, the Yankees are going to be buyers at the deadline, and they're going to be aggressive because they always are. That is legit all Brian Cashman knows how to do, so me telling y'all this should not shock anybody. But the Yankees do have some things they need. Obviously, pitching will always be a huge want for a team like the Yankees, but their other need is over at third base, where there are some key guys that they could go after. I could see the Yankees paying high for some of the guys on the market, like Eugenio Suarez, Ryan McMahon, Yohan Moncada, and some other names that will definitely be available. They're going to be extremely aggressive at the deadline, but I don't think they get much done, to be honest. But again, it is the Yankees, and they always seem to have something in store, so I want to hear from y'all. Who do y'all think the Yankees should go after at this year's deadline? Let me know down below in the comments. I'll talk to y'all, alright? All glory to God, everybody. Peace!